Let's try this. It's been what? Like we're like almost like 5 years later. So let's try. What's up? Welcome to Beauty Under Construction. So I'm Bree. It's 5 years later. Okay, well, really probably 4 years on the YouTube video, but we're self-reflecting today over the past 5 years. Why did I come back? Well, honestly, I always have a love for YouTube, so I'm always coming back. I'm always coming back. But I was looking at my old videos and it made me realize how important self-reflection is because all of the videos that I made, um, I am a little bit living in that. I am living in what I've created. I have fully become exactly what I was saying all those years ago, like by muscle memory. Of course, there's always plenty of room for improvement. But I was like, we should come back. We should come back. And I'm not gonna promise consistency, but I will promise that I do enjoy making videos. And I don't plan on stopping. But I won't say we're gonna be consistent with it, like, because every time I say that, let's be real, actually there was a time when I was really, really down. Making the videos was a big help, I will say, and I'm happy I made all those videos because then I got to look back now and appreciate the growth that happens within time. You don't see all the things that happen within time because when you're living life in the moment, sometimes you forget that this is the moment that you prayed for. One day it was the moment that you was like, one day it will happen, and then by the time you're living in it, you're praying for that next moment, so you don't take the time. But anyways, yes, so I was looking back and I made videos on like emotional roller coaster. I think my first video was like, it was like emotional roller coaster. I was going through a lot. I know during that time I was like battling anxiety and depression and I didn't know how to handle it, but I knew that I wanted it to be over. Which honestly, I don't know if you ever watched my how to beat depression video, but that is honestly the biggest first step is not wanting to be depressed anymore, because whether you want to believe it or not, it's way easier being depressed than choosing to be happy every day. Oh my God. Okay, so but that's a whole video within itself. That took some self-reflection at the time. What did I do? I fully immersed in it at the time. I watched my main goal was to not be depressed anymore. So everything that they had out there, I did, like, by myself, like, so no medication, without medication, and I think without therapy at the time. I did end up going to therapy because it's necessary, but ironically not for depression around that time. So I got out of being depressed because I was like actively like meditating at night. I was like listening to motivation. I was doing meditation and yoga throughout the day and like journaling a lot. I did everything that they say to do. I did it all. It was like a scientific experiment. And then I came to the realization, which another video I made, it's all in your head. Which was interesting too, because before, when people would say it's all in your head, it used to piss me off. But then when I finally wasn't depressed anymore, then the realization came what they meant by saying it's all in your head. It's really like you control your own reality and blah blah blah, things like that. And that realization I don't know. Maybe I could show you guys so you could see that I'm not just like pulling the shit out of my butthole. Um, Let me show you. If you see my videos, right? Let me see. Where is it? Hold on. All right. So anyways, yeah. So if you see, this was like literally the process. Like the first video, it was literally like this. But then I did my my how to beat depression video. Like around here. Oh, that book, amazing. The Alchemist, first of all, yeah, read that. That helped too. But you see, How to Beat Depression was there, and then 1 year later is when I finally made the video, It's All in Your Head. Okay? So, anyways, whatever. So, the learning about how to get over depression led me into this huge... I knew about manifestation and stuff like that, but I don't think that I understood it as much. You know what I'm saying? I understood the ideas, but I don't think I understood the reality of it. Like I was kind of still disconnected from it or whatever. So yeah, I ended up learning a different way of manifestation. Not a different way of manifestation, like there's a certain way, but I've seen it from a different way, I guess. I seen it from a different perspective finally for the first time. And that has led me to my positivity journey. And that's kind of where I'm at now. I am very positive. Like I can be in negative situations and I can not like live in it, like live in the like just because I'm in a negative situation, I don't live in it. Like I'm trying to find a better word to say that, but that's the best way that I could put it at this moment. And it's taken a lot of self-reflecting for me to get to this point. So when I was thinking about this video, like making this video, like why do I feel like I want to make a video again, and why is it about self-reflection? It's because when I look at all of my old videos, I'm like, I am living the life that I wanted, like mentally, you know what I mean? I'm happy with my life quality in general, but I'm like mentally living the life that I've always wanted. Like my biggest thing has always been like my brain, and my brain lives in everything that I've always wanted. And I see it in, even I made a video about how relationships should be started and ended, and you know, like all of the videos and how to turn envy into like self-improvement, and all of these videos that I made 2-3 years ago, 4-5 years ago. I am now that person, literally, you know what I mean? Like everything that I wanted to be is what I was talking about in the videos. And I was talking about, like, I was talking to myself and to anybody that would listen, you know what I mean? Because I knew what I wanted, and then I started eventually saying it so much that it didn't feel like effort. It felt like muscle memory. And that's where I'm at now. So when they said like everything that you're thinking now is the person that you're going to become in 5 years, this is it. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what they were talking about. And you have to self-reflect to notice those moments while it's happening so that you can keep growing, you know, into your best possible self. Because that's the goal. That's the goal. I still feel like once you stop growing, stop learning, what's the point of life? But self-reflection is single-handedly probably the most important part of improving your mental health. You know what I'm saying? Because not that my life has like, which I'm actually very happy about. Like my life hasn't had a big change in the last 5 years in a way of being like, oh, look at my brand new house and my car, like all the materialistic stuff. It's changed in the last 5 years a lot from like within, which is, I think, a lot more valuable. You know what I mean? I feel a lot more appreciative. And I also got locks now. I mean, it has nothing to do with anything. But I mean, when I first started, if you were here in the beginning, I didn't have locks. And now I got locks. It looks like I'm B-matching the, like, locks have a whole personality. Like, they're all, like, spiritual and crystals. And I got, like, the crystals in my hair and stuff. But I'm not OD, it's, I wouldn't say that I'm, like that a lot. I would say that I understand and resonate with the things that just are a reminder for me on how to keep living my life intentionally. You know what I mean? So it does look like I've grown this whole personality that came with my locks. Like the lock personality thing that happens, but they're really just reminders, and I really got locks because they're so much easier to maintain than regular hair. Like me when my hair is just curly, I swear. But anyways, that's besides the point. So anyways, I think that if you got anything from this video, it's like, think about the last 5 years that happened. And even if you didn't manifest the materialistic stuff that you wanted, like, are you mentally the person that you planned on being in 5 years? And if not, like, are you now thinking about the person that you want to be in 5 years? Because if you start thinking that way now, you will have no choice but to eventually live it. And that's literally what happened to me, because y'all seen the videos, you seen it started getting more and more positive over time. But the channel started as I was super depressed, and I was trying to figure out how to not be depressed. And I always heard it from, like, all the videos where people coming from a place where they're already not depressed, so they're sitting there like, it's all in your head, blah blah blah. And I hated that. Now I'm one of them people, but I hated that at the time. So I literally I got to watch like me going from a very low mental health status to like medium, because I'm not gonna say it's fixed. I still have anxiety, crazy, and sometimes it's hard to choose to be happy. It's an everyday choice. You know what I'm saying? So, what has your last 5 years been like? Like, what are you most proud about? Like, what would you 5 years ago be saying to you now about like your mental health and things like that? And if it's not good, then now you know what you're working for. And if it is good, then now you have some type of excitement for the next 5 years, so that you can have an even better conversation with your past self. You know what I mean? Maybe you should write a letter. Maybe you should write a letter to yourself 5 years from now. I did. I wrote a letter for myself 5 years ago, and I just read it. And I had what I did write in the letter, which I actually appreciated. I was supposed to be graduating with my bachelor's this year. So I did state that a little bit in there. I said like hopefully you got your bachelor's degree, girl. But if you didn't, I am still super proud of you and everything that you became and blah blah blah. And I think that that's important to do too. Like, say a small thing about what you are currently working on and hoping for it to happen in 5 years, but also give yourself room for just in case you didn't do it. And be proud. Your past self will always be proud of you in the next 5 years, because like you're still alive and you were able to keep yourself alive all that time. So like whatever you did, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyways, I don't know how many times I'll be back, but I hope I'll be back consistently. I also have a podcast with my boyfriend. And we do like movies. We're in a long distance relationship, so we like kind of discuss relationships through the lens of movies and TV shows that we watch together to keep bonded and connected. So if you're into that, it's Pillow Talk. Duh. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah. And